Alright, this will be a Door of Time skip tutorial. First, to get out of the way, some tricks that you'll need to know. One is how to align to walls. You can either walk up to one, stop and hit target to align perfectly to it, or you can roll into it like this and release and repress A before you stand up again. So like that. Next thing you'll need to know is something called neutral rolls. If you do a roll out of a backflip or side hop and keep holding target when you do the roll will go a specific direction. Like this. If I do a backflip here, and then I hold target and press A, it'll roll about 90 degrees to the right. If I do a side hop, and then I do a roll, he'll roll up left. If I do a side hop right, he'll roll up right. And if you hold slightly back on the control stick, and then hit A while holding back, he'll also be able to do it. Next thing you'll need to know is called pause buffering. That's when you pause the game to let one frame pass at a time. This will be important later when we, because the trick is only 2 frames. The window of doing so is only 2 frames. Next trick, if you do a input while the pause menu is disappearing, or while the pause menu has left the screen and is not visible anymore, but before the game begins moving again, if you do an input during that time, it's called unpause lag, and it will execute the first frame that the game begins moving again. So if I pause and do a jump slash during the unpause lag, then it will do a jump slash right when the game begins moving again. So unpause, jump slash, there it goes. This will become important later. Okay, so now we're going to put away our sword. We're going to align to this pillar right here. We're going to roll on it straight forward to make sure we are aligned to it. If you weren't aligned to it, you would move to the left or right. But Link is not moving anywhere. So we're going to side hop to the right and do a neutral roll, but we're going to release target. Side hop, neutral roll, release target, repress it. Now we're facing this direction. Now we want to hold slightly back on the control stick, and while walking backwards like this, and we're going to press A, and Link is going to roll about 90 degrees to the left. And now he's facing this angle. And this is the perfect angle for you to do the Door of Time skip with. You can also do a setup from here if you want. Align to this pillar, turn 180 degrees this way, side hop left, side hop right, do a neutral roll, and then do the backwalk roll, backwalking neutral roll, like we did over at the entrance. And now you have the perfect angle again. So now, what you're going to want to do is hold slightly down on the control stick so that the A button is about to change from attack to jump. Right now it's saying attack, and right now it says jump. Attack, jump. You want to hold the control stick back just enough. When I say back, I mean down, straight down, just enough so that the A button is about to change to jump, but it stays on the attack side, and Link walks backwards like this. And then you're going to want to hit the A button, and Link will do a roll like this. And once you hit the A button, you want to switch to holding straight full left, or straight full to 7 o'clock. Before you were holding 6 o'clock on an analog clock. Now you're going to want to hold straight at about 7 o'clock. In this one, you want it to say jump. So 6A, 7A. And the 6 is slightly down, and the 7 o'clock is fully down. So here we go. It's going to look a little strange when I do it. Okay, so I got 6A, 7A, and now Link is beginning to clip into the wall, or into the Door of Time. Right now I'm going to be holding straight left, and I'm going to be advancing frames until I can't see Link anymore. And that's the frame I want. I can't see Link anymore. There are, as I mentioned before, there are 2 frames which this works. One in which you can't see Link anymore, but he hasn't gasped yet. And the ruby icon, if you look in the bottom left, the first frame is to the left of the dark, slightly dark line, directly to the left of the ruby icon. And frame 2 would be touching or on top of the dark line. And you would hear Link gasp if it was frame 2. So, for frame 1, you want to continue holding left and do a B input during the unpause lag. And you're going to jump slash into the Door of Time. And you want to mash side hop left as soon as you do the jump slash. So holding left, unpause, do a jump slash B input during the unpause lag, and mash side hop left. And there you go. Let me reload on the other side. And now we're going to do frame 2. Okay, so I'm going to advance to frame 2, which is 1 frame away. Okay, I advanced too many frames. You can see Link again, and you can see the dark void below him. If you get this frame, or if you get any frames after the first 2, and you see Link again in the void, there's no saving that, so the only thing you can do is just fall down. Okay, did you hear Link gasp? that means I got frame 2. And you can see that the ruby is on top. Ruby icon, rather, is on top of the dark line. So for this one, you want to, instead of holding straight left, you want to hold straight up and do a jump slash. And then side hop left. So holding up, do an unpause lag input of jump slash, and then mash side hop left. Okay, next one is called the Swordless Door of Time skip, and of course it would be your method if you didn't have a sword. It's basically the same thing. Hold on, my controller is acting a little weird right now. Okay, there we go. Now we're back. Okay, so I did 6A, 7A, and now I'm going to switch from holding, as soon as I see Link begin to clip into the wall, I'm going to release everything, and I'm going to hold straight up. And now I'm going to advance frames. Okay, now you can see that Link is gone, but now the camera is looking straight down at the floor. This is the beginning of the Swordless method. So all you did was hold straight up and pause buffer, advancing frames until you get this frame where you can't see Link and it's pointing downwards. And now what you want to do, you want to, on the pause screen, you want to hold left just enough so that the cursor begins to move to the left. And when you unpause, you want to hold Z or hold target during the unpause lag. So holding left just enough to get the cursor moving, and hold Z during unpause lag. And that is the Swordless Door of Time skip. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you for watching.